2? Was that like Paul Harvey used to do when they go, next page or the rest of the story? I used to love listening to him as a kid. So we're here with our second section. This is going to take way more than just Lent to get through because we haven't even started Mass yet. So we get here. When is it important to be here? The process starts on our way. We come into church. We have the symbol in most churches, if they're built by the guidelines, you have the baptismal font as you come in so that you know as you came into the church, remember your baptism helps to put you in the right mindset. In a Catholic church, you're going to have the crucifix in the front of the church. And then that reminder of the whole purpose of why we're here. Many Protestants have taken the corpus off of it because it's too gruesome, but that pain of that resurrection reminds us of the pain of the resurrection, of the crucifixion reminds us of the pain of our life, and that through it all we have the resurrection. Because here, although the tabernacle doesn't belong there, we'll get to that another time, you can look down and you see the proof of the resurrection right there. So we get to the place, we're in our church. What happens next? At this point, the priest is a member of here's the best way I think to think of it. The priest is a member of the community. He may be dressed like this. Maybe if the camera person's clever, she might insert pictures of me in shorts and all sorts of other things. Because we have a garment here that covers a multitude of sins. It is called an alb. Alb is the Latin word for blanco, white. So as soon as we put this on, my headset is covered, everything is covered, and it's neutral. So I can have shorts on, I could be a monk, I could be whatever, and it is all covered. Then the next thing for either a priest or a deacon is the stole. Now if I was a deacon, the stole goes this way, and there's a whole bunch of history to stoles and deacons in the early church and how deacons went away and everything else, but we have the stole. This is a sign of the power of the person that's there. Power is probably not the right word, but deacons can do one set of things, priests another things, and then bishops another. Deacons this way, priests. There's a cross there, you're supposed to kiss it. I just sort of do it all the time anyway because, well, if I'm supposed to remember if there's a cross there or not, well, you know me, it's not going to happen. So, then the chasuble is just like a big piece of cloth with a hole in the middle.
It's a poncho.
A poncho. She didn't say that, but a poncho. Now this one isn't made for big head people, so the glasses have to come off to get it over the big head. And then we are here. I realize I'm already at the minutes I need to be at, but then the priest is the clothes are for the season. It doesn't have sleeves like the Dalmatic has sleeves. And then it adds, when I have my hands out praying for the people, it isn't just my skinny little arms, it brings the whole vestment, and it's obvious what I'm doing. Then the priest, the deacon, and the servers line up, and we get ready to leave the community. Although we've differentiated ourselves by our vestments, we leave the community and then we lead the community in prayer. We will go with the beginning of the Mass in Lesson 3.